Good morning. If you're joining me on Catch Up or on Facebook, not on Facebook, sorry. Well, either Facebook or YouTube. Good morning. Bear with me a moment. We just wait to go live. Make sure it's working. So good morning. Welcome. Not quite sure where the sun's gone, but we're going to try and bring it back. We're going to bring it back with our little 10-minute practice this morning. So we're going to start standing. So take the time to take your feet about as wide as your hips, maybe a touch wider, and the toes are going to face forwards. And just take a moment to drop into your feet. So let the weight of your body sink down, a little softness in your knees. Feel your heels on the floor, the outside edges of your feet, the balls of your feet, and then see if you can lift your toes up. Maybe see if you can spread them. A little brains challenge for early in the morning. And then slowly place your toes down. Let your feet sink down. Knees are soft, hips are relaxed. Turn your palms to face forwards. Relax your shoulders. And see if you can grow tall through the crown of your head. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. Take a moment to feel down through your feet. Feel into the palms of your hands. All the way up your spine, right to the crown of your head, to the very top of your head. And breathe into your whole body. Breathe out down through your feet into the ground. And do that once more, breathing into the whole of your body. Breathe out all the way down. And blink the eyes open. Bring your hands together. And super soft knees. I'm going to go sideways so you can see. Super, super soft knees. Okay, so we're not locking out, we're not gripping, keeping it soft. So we're going to inhale with the arms wide, take it up. And as you exhale, a little bob in the knees, take the hands down and then bring it back. So straightening the legs, hands into the heart. So we're going to work with that. So bob the knees, inhale, lift up. Exhale, bob the knees as you bring it down, straightening the legs as the hands come in. So a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of fluidity as we just start to awaken up the legs, the hips, and the shoulders, a little bit of core work too. So if you suffer with your lower back, everybody wants to just engage the core a little bit. So we're trying not to overarch, trying to lengthen the tailbone. So seeing how that feels, maybe just getting a little bit more speed with it, a little bit more momentum. Take one more. And then when the hands come to your heart, just pause. Okay. You're going to take the feet a little bit wider. Just turn the toes out very slightly. So if you've got any knee issues going on, you're going to keep it soft in your knees. But let's see if we can go a little bit deeper. Okay. So just be mindful of your body. So you're going to inhale, reach it up. This time as you exhale, bend the knees a bit more. Send your bum back. So actually turn your toes forward. I got that wrong. So send your bum back. See if you can maybe take your fingers down to the ground and then push through your feet. Take the arms wide, bring it up towards the ceiling. So a little bit deeper. Same movement with the arms. Just getting a bit more blood into the legs, into the hamstrings. Maybe it's just me. I'm building up a bit of heat. Okay, let's take one more. When you come up next, bring the hands all the way up. Imagine you're holding a big beach ball and draw the shoulders down your body. So if you're reaching up, almost pulling the beach ball down towards your head. Tummy engages, so drawing the bum under, try not to stick it out, drawing it under. Look up to your hands, and as you exhale, bring the hands into your heart. So inhale, take the arms up. This time we're going to interlace the fingers, unless that's too much in your shoulders, in which case keep the beach ball. Interlace the fingers and point the index finger up if you can. And we're going to lean over to the right. Inhale through center, so tummy's engaged. Exhale to the left. If this is too strong, lower your arm down. Inhale through center, take it over the other side. Inhale through center and exhale to the left. Bring it up through center, reach up and then bend your knees. We're going to dive it forwards again, sending the bum back. See if you can bring your fingertips all the way to the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need to. Rest your tummy on your thighs. Let the head hang down. And then maybe you stay here. Maybe you take a hold of the elbows and start to straighten the legs just a little bit. And bring the focus into your head. So let your top of your head hang down to the ground. Let the neck be free. And if it feels all right, just give the neck a little bit of a shake. Not a shake, you know, just very mindful movements. Maybe a bit of a wriggle into the bum. Feel your breath. And then let the hands go down. With your next inhale, slide your hands all the way up, right to the tops of your legs, heels of the hands into the creases of your hips, right at the top of the thighs. And see if you can start to straighten the legs. So notice how high the upper body needs to lift. Maybe you can be quite straight, maybe you're quite high, but straightening the legs, pushing down through your heels, grounding down through your toes, breathing, and then soften your knees, send it all the way down, and then push through your feet. Take the arms out wide and come all the way up to standing, arms up overhead, and exhale, hands into your heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, reaching it up. Arms wide as you dive it forward. Start to bend your knees, send your bum back. Bring your fingertips all the way to the ground. Bend your knees. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And then we'll do that again. So we'll take a hold of the elbows, let the head hang. Start to straighten the legs a little bit. So not all the way. Let the head be heavy. Little movement into the neck that feels good. That releases. If you're looking at the screen, don't keep your head down. Listen to my voice. Take one more breath. Release the hands down. And with an inhale, find that halfway lift. Sliding your hands up your legs, straightening the legs, pushing into the heels, into the toes. Lengthening through your spine and your legs. Waking up the whole body. And with exhale, send it down. Push through the feet. So bend your knees generously. Take your arms out wide. Push down and rise all the way up. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay. Now we're going to step the feet a little bit wider. Let's take them. We'll go for a bit of Wonder Woman. We did this the other day. If you joined me the other day. So toes are turning out, hands on the hips. Let's just warm up the legs a little bit more. So push down through the heels, through the toes, and an energetic lift upwards through the spine, up through the crown of the head. So use your hands, push down through your hips so that the spine can begin to lengthen, and then shoulders away from the ears. Nice long neck. Tummy is engaged. Tailbones dropping down. Breathing into the shape. So breathing in, next time you breathe out, we're going to bend the knees into the goddess squat. Knees are trekking out towards the toes. So just have a little, I like to call this a little riding the horse. So imagine you're riding a horse. So just ease into the hips and then bring your hands down into the hip creases. And see if you can start to send your bum back, bring your chest forwards a little bit. So you might start to sink a little bit deeper. So just be mindful of the knees, opening out. And then we're going to drop our right shoulder in towards the center, look towards the left. Push through the feet, inhale, lift it up. Exhale into the center with the left shoulder. Inhale through center, let's take one more. Just encouraging a bit of movement into the spine. And then inhale, bring it up. We're going to turn the toes inwards. Turn the heels outwards. Okay, you might find here you can start to widen your stance, just be mindful. Push down through your feet, lifting up like Wonder Woman pose, a bit deeper. And then we're going to start to hinge it forwards, little softness in your knees. So you're going to come forwards and you might rest here. You can bring the hands to rest on the thighs, maybe the shins. Don't rest on your knees, no pressure through your knees. So you might stay here and take a gentle, that same kind of drawing in the right shoulder. Let's do that anyway. Let's draw the right shoulder in. Through center, draw the left shoulder in. And you might repeat that, or you might find you can bring your fingers to the floor, right on the fingertips. And then take the left arm up, turning towards your left foot. And exhale, lower, replacing, switching hands to the right arm out to the side, opening up. Bringing it down, take it one more time. So either shoulder into the middle or taking this big extension. Lowering it down, last one. And bringing both hands down, walk the hands back up to the hips, bend your knees, nice and firm through the feet. So find this halfway lift, send your bum back and then roll it up to standing. Give the shoulders a roll. And then we're going to very carefully bring the heels in, the toes in, the heels in, the toes in. Don't ever just step out, which you're going to injure your knees. So give the hips a little bit of a shimmy. Give the legs a little bit of a shake. The shoulders a shake. Okay, and bring the feet back. So feet are underneath the hips, toes are facing forward, palms open. Root down through your feet. Lengthen up through the crown of the head, shoulders away from the ears. Close your eyes. Feel into your feet, your hands right up to the crown of your head, the star shape. Breathing into the whole of your body. Breathe out, send it down to the ground. Do that one more time. Let's do another one, that felt good. Letting it go. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. Bow the head to the hands, mind to the body. Namaste. Take something positive with you into the rest of the day. Let's get the sunshine back out, although it's good for the ground. It can rain for a little bit, can't it? But then let's have some sunshine back. Have a lovely day, and I shall see you tomorrow.